No tritium found in fish 1 month after Fukushima water release.
Here's a summary of the article.
No detectable amount of tritium has been found in fish samples taken from waters near the crippled Fukushima No. 1 nuclear plant, where the discharge of treated radioactive water into the sea began a month ago, the government said Monday. The agency has provided almost daily updates since the start of the water release, in a bid to dispel harmful rumors both domestically and internationally about its environmental impact. The results of the first collected samples were published August 9, before the discharge of treated water from the complex commenced on August 24. The water had been used to cool melted nuclear fuel at the plant but has undergone a treatment process that removes most radionuclides except tritium. Samples of local fish have been collected at 2 points within a 5-kilometer radius of the discharge outlet, except during rough weather conditions, with the agency announcing its analysis results on an almost daily basis since August 26. No tritium was detected in 64 fish, which included flounder and 6 other species, collected since August 8. Due to growing momentum for supporting Fukushima following China's ban on Japanese seafood imports, there appears to have been no significant reputational damage domestically, an agency official said.
This post received a score of 7,200, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Imagine that. Just like the nuclear scientist told us. Fascinating.
Honestly, all you'd have to do is look at the fact that Bikini Atoll fish are safe to eat and you'll understand that releasing this water was going to do nothing to the area. But people these days don't want to look at evidence, they just want their fears to be counted as evidence.
I didn't know that. Too bad for the fish there. I always assumed the place became a refuge for marine life due to the contamination. Like what happened with wildlife around Chernobyl, before the Russians started digging up the Red Forest.
It's the difference between land and ocean. The ocean is big and currents cause things to spread around. On land the dust just sits there.
For reference, there are about 2.2 grams of tritium in the wastewater stored at Fukushima. The planned discharge rate is 62 milligrams per year. By comparison, the La Hague reprocessing plant in France discharged 32 grams of tritium into the English Channel in 2018. Canada's Bruce nuclear generating stations A and B discharged nearly 5 grams of tritium into Lake Huron in 2018. South Korea's Wolsong nuclear power plant discharged 670 milligrams of tritium into the Sea of Japan in 2020. The outrage aimed at Fukushima is nothing but politically motivated fear-mongering.
To add, the Pacific Ocean contains 8,400 grams of naturally occurring tritium. The amount of fear on this topic is ridiculous.
Shit, is that it? In all the ocean, there's only 8.5 kilos of the stuff?
Precious tritium.
The contaminated water they are releasing has a fraction of the tritium levels considered safe in drinking water in most countries. It's literally less radioactive than the tap water. And that's before it enters the ocean and gets diluted by several orders of magnitude. The anti-nuclear lobby should be ashamed for their fear-mongering nonsense, i.e., lies, over this.
Greater than the anti-nuclear lobby should be ashamed for their fear-mongering nonsense, i.e., lies, over this. Fear-mongering is their stock in trade. Edit, hyphens.
For a lot of them, you'll probably find that their stock in trade is actually oil or gas.
Separate group, but it wouldn't surprise me at all if there was some overlap, or even anti-nuclear event, materials funding coming from the fossil fuel companies.
Where do you think they get their funding from? Oil and gas, baby.
Anti-nuclear lobby, save the planet, say no to nuclear, and destroy the planet with fossil fuels.
Yep, that's 100% accurate.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.